Crypto took the world of finance by storm, and unfortunately, its fall was just as awe-striking as its rise. If you've been keeping up with what's been going on in the cryptoverse recently, you'd know all about the FTX drama. This has got many wondering if their investment is safe. Well, if you're having similar doubts, then this is just the video for you. Stay tuned as we navigate the complex world of crypto exchanges. First up, here's everything you need to know. Okay, let's be honest. We never saw this entire FTX chaos coming. Well, come on. Just a few months back, Sam Bankman-Fried was talking about saving other crypto exchanges by providing them with the required funding.
For us to do the right things, and we didn't. We messed up big.
Now, does that seem like the behavior of a failing exchange to you? Apparently yes. But enough about this failure. We've already covered this in many videos before. Today, we're here to help worried investors find a better and safer option for their savings. There's currently a debate going on regarding whether custodial or non-custodial exchanges are a safer option. And spoiler alert, many are inclining toward non-custodial ones. Moving on, the FTX collapse felt like a nightmare. The abrupt collapse of FTX had everyone shocked to their core. People could no longer withdraw their assets, which resulted in several losing all their life savings. So what went wrong with the exchange, and how can investors avoid it in the future? Basically, when the exchange filed for bankruptcy, it was revealed that it had around $50 billion owed in liabilities. On top of this, the remaining assets weren't all that clear as well. Now basically, since the exchange had nothing similar to federal deposit insurance from the FDIC, which would have been able to cover the losses. So, what's the next step for the investors? Sadly, they'll have to wait for the bankruptcy courts and pray they're able to claw back some money that could be given to them. Why did this happen? Well, this is actually a very huge problem that's prevalent when it comes to crypto exchanges. The thing is that such platforms only let the users trade the funds they've got present on the exchange itself. So when customers trade on the custodial exchanges, they have to leave their tokens behind, which is actually pretty risky since the trade could go bust. And when FTX became insoluble, users were prohibited from withdrawing any amount. And basically, they got blocked out of their accounts. Now this is definitely a pickle, and no one would like to get stuck in here. So, let's see how you can avoid this. Moving on, what about self-custody solutions? So, non-custodial exchanges are an alternative to this entire mess. They're also known as decentralized exchanges, or DEX, and you might have actually heard of a few of them: Uniswap, SushiSwap, and of course, DYDX. Users are able to trade without really risking access to their funds. But how does this work? If you're using a DeFi platform, you'll be spending money directly from your non-custodial wallets, which are independent of the exchange. Some of these wallets are MetaMask and Ledger. Sounds pretty neat, right? Customers have complete autonomy over the funds, and the platform can't invest them in risky assets. But of course, it's also pretty far from perfect. If you trade using such platforms, then you might be susceptible to turtle speed exchanges. Well, at least for now, these exchanges are pretty slow. This is probably due to the fact that they take place on blockchains. And another thing, these trades can be more expensive as well. Lastly, trades done using these platforms aren't all that private because of the transparency provided by blockchains. DEX basically only allows you to trade crypto using other cryptocurrencies that are already present in the platform. This might be a bit annoying for the users, since centralized crypto exchanges allow for exchanges, such as dollars can be exchanged for Bitcoin. Now, which one is better? So with non-custodial exchanges, there's always a chance that you might ruin your hardware wallet or lose the keys to it. Complete autonomy comes with a lot of responsibility. And if you happen to lose your coins, then you can't turn to any customer service for help. But then again, this is also one of the key advantages of these platforms. Now, you've probably understood the fact that custodial exchanges, even though they're riskier, are widely popular, probably due to the fact that they're user-friendly and faster. And apart from their convenience, a healthy solvent exchange is also very liquid and sorta trustworthy. But all these good things don't really amount to anything when the platform is actually stealing from you. Now, some might think that this is a risk worth taking, which by the way, it's not, since custodial exchanges don't really charge that much for the trade. So all in all, there are numerous advantages to these platforms and pretty much the one downfall. So basically, it's up to you, whether you want to avoid paying large fees or avoid getting scammed out of your entire fund. Following up, is there a middle ground? An exchange that provides all the safety measures of DEX and the perks of custodial ones. That would be the ultimate dream, right? But sadly, no such platform exists as of right now. There's some silver lining though. Custodial exchanges, seeing that customers aren't happy at all with their services, are trying to provide a safety net for them. For instance, Binance and Kraken just recently began publishing a proof of reserves, which shows how much money they have. This allows for credibility, and customers are able to see whether the exchange is about to go under or not. The measures taken include one-to-one one backing. This feature is provided by the likes of Coinbase, and it claims that no customer's money is invested in anything without permission. Now, it seems like things are moving in the right direction, but there's still a long way to go before we finally get there. Up till then, it seems like we're pretty much on our own. That's all we have on custodial and non-custodial exchanges. Now, let's head on to the biggest proof of reserve wallets. As we mentioned earlier, these wallets allow different platforms to show that they have some real backing, and it also ensures transparency between the exchange and its customers. Now, this is a welcomed change since 2022 wasn't exactly a very crypto-friendly year. That's right, we saw a lot of them fail, and there was a huge dip in the market. And, with many people losing trust in the custodial exchanges, these platforms are currently trying their best to provide improved safety measures to get it back. Proof of reserves is definitely one of the ways to go about it. First up, what is proof of reserves? This has actually become pretty popular among different exchange platforms. Not only does it make sure that these exchanges have some real backing, but it also makes it clear that the platform is holding on to the money which actually belongs to their clients. Proof of reserves are close to becoming a necessity since they're very good at boosting transparency amongst investors and users. Besides, they've also been known to boost the reputation of the exchange among the general public. So, the POR audits make it impossible for the exchange to mishandle the funds they've been trusted with. Moving on, how does it work? POR makes use of cryptography, which allows the auditing part to make sure that the balance of each account has been included. This balance is then double-checked against blockchains set by the platforms. Once the assets and balances are all verified, their details are then validated against blockchains. In order to be safe, the amounts must be consistent. What's more is that clients would also be required to double-check the validity of the assets they own. This method has actually become very popular in the world of crypto, and is now being incorporated by many crypto giants such as Binance. Other exchanges using this method include Bybit, Bitfinex, CoinDCX, Swissborg, and many more. Coming up next, is this method reliable? Now, proof of reserves audit might appear to be the knight in shining armor the world of crypto so desperately needs, but it definitely isn't the perfect solution. For example, the platform's balance will continue to vary as users transfer their funds. But how is this a problem? Well, POR accuracy check is only done at a specific time, so problems might be detected when it's already too late. Adding on to this, lost or stolen keys would also add to the discrepancies. And what if the exchange borrows money in order to fool the audit? What if the auditor is working with the exchange? The list just continues to grow. And while POR promises good results, we've yet to see if it'll be able to actually deliver. Such audits are only getting started, and they've got quite the list of obstacles to overcome first. But if they manage to deal with this problem, then POR might just be the knight in shining armor for the world of crypto after all. That's a wrap for this video, folks. Which one would you pick, custodial or non-custodial exchanges? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos like this. See you in the next one with the latest updates.